Warning, it is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions and the Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Pop-In that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You've been warned, so if you decide to listen, then don't complain like a fuck.
Yeah, so either way, we eventually went somewhere else and got it filled, but like legit, I just wanted to tell that story so I could tell you.
So you're not gonna die?
So Mustafa, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hell yeah.
Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Laaasmeeeshay, Liam Reese, Mickey Batts, Mike Hadefield, J-Lin-Dub, Justin Richardson, N-Dub's favorite son, Strong Stem Steve Cabot, and we'll be joined later by the bad boy, Bernie Biceps, Bernie Bass Hits, Bern Podcasy. Laaasmeeeshay, how you feeling, my man?
I am hanging in there, Daddy-O.
Love it, love it. Mickey Batts, thanks for stopping in on the Poppin'. How you doing, good sir?
Thanks for having me, baby boy. And I'm feeling good, doggy. Let's get it poppin', son. What's up?
Looking good, feeling good. J-Lin-Dub, how are you, my good sir?
Feeling good, feeling great. Let's get it.
Looking good, looking great. Strong Stem, my man. How we doing, brother?
Fucking terrible. I'm watching goddamn Wissa Hicken wrestle on the fucking YouTube. They're getting the shit beat out of them.
You don't say.
Fuck.
All right. Well, in case you're wondering, you can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can have us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so my wife leaves me the hell alone about doing the show. This is a Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Poppin'. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
All right. So before we get started, I have an announcement to make. So we aired this week part 2 of the Eric Zebluim experience. Prior to this week, last week, we aired part 1 of the Eric Zebluim experience. The numbers and views on part 1 were an increase. We've been gradually going up. It's just, standard progression, right? Then last week on the Weekend Poppin', I made an announcement about the 10,000 loads. We were all very excited about the 10,000 loads, but I made a huge mistake when bringing up the 10,000 loads, and I'd like to apologize.
You didn't clean up your load?
You never do, pal. Yep. You got to shoot it in the sink, right, Justin?
Oh my God.
So, yep.
Animal.
So before we go down a dark path, this is what I'd like to say. Last week, we thanked a lot of people and we patted ourselves on the back in regards to getting 10,000 downloads across all podcast platforms, but we were wrong in doing so. The number one people or person we need to thank is the listeners of this show. Without the listeners, we don't have a show. We don't have a product. We don't have a platform we can come on and, flex our creative funny bones and whatnot. So I'd like to apologize to all the listeners for not thanking you last week. And thank you this week for all your thank you so much for watching the show and supporting us and being along with the journey with us and, commenting and enjoying and partaking and hitting us up and just kind of being a part of the culture and the mission that we're trying to build here. So I'd like to apologize for last week and ask your forgiveness and say thank you. Thank you for helping us cross that milestone because it would not be accomplished without you.
You're fucking welcome, Matt. You're fucking welcome.
Yeah, I know you listen. I know you listen to every fucking episode, don't you, Steve? Right? Never missed a one. All right.
No.
We're all just assholes. Not one of us thank the fans.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Feels weird.
Well,
I didn't know
this week-
people watch this. I was confused. I thought we just come on and like shoot the shit with each other. I didn't know there was like a show. You've been lying to me the whole fucking time.
Dude, we're at almost 70,000 across all platforms and that's just where like full episode platforms, not including socials. So, but we should very much thank everyone that listens, watches, and supports the show. And that was our bad on, we were just super excited about 10,000 loads. I mean, besides sausage, none of us have even seen 10,000 loads, so.
Oh, can't put her under the bus when she's not here to retort. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, retort, huh? Oh.
Yes.
All right. So, okay. So let's keep it moving. So,
or is it pronounced?
Oh, for fuck's sake. So another sponsor down the drain. So let's keep it going.
Fuck that guy. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, fuck them all. So let's keep it going. Like we said, this week we aired part 2 of the Eric Zebluim experience. I honestly really enjoyed this one. Love that we could keep the momentum going. I know Justin and Steve, you were on this recording with me, and 4 hours is too fucking long for a recording, and we are not doing that anymore. No. But we were honestly, I think we did a good job of keeping the momentum and the pace going into the end. And Eric really has an interesting life. He barely really scratched the surface of some of the things that he's overcome and dealt with, but still really liked his show. Laaasmeeeshay, what did you think of this week's episode?
Dude, I loved it. And I want to start by saying 4 hours isn't enough. Dude,
you're not wrong, because like legit, like there was times where I'm like I had to like cut him off and be like, hey, we gotta move on to the next thing. It's fucking, but we could have I think Justin and Steve, you would agree with me. We could have definitely done another hour, no sweat. Easy. But hopefully he'll come back. But yeah, sorry, Liam, I interrupted you. Please keep going.
Nah, man, it's just I got a lot of good laughs from that, and like it was just good. You mentioned before, like nobody's dusted off more dirt and came out looking so clean as fucking Bark has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a close friend of mine, and it's good to see.
Yeah, honestly, I tell you what, man, he does have an inspiring story, and really did pick himself up by his bootstraps. So I've only been like adjacent to his progression and downfall also, just by like consequently talking with you guys now and then and stuff. But having been able to get a more in-depth look at it, it's amazing what he was able to accomplish. So yeah, shout out to him. He's a beacon for those there that are struggling everywhere. So nice. Awesome. Thanks for that, Liam. So let's keep it moving. Mickey Bats, thanks for being here. What'd you think about this week's show?
I would agree with you, Matt. He is a beacon. And he's a beacon for all dudes who've jerked off with stuff they shouldn't have, dude. The poison ivy on your dick, awesome, dude.
Dude, honestly,
love it, dude. Anybody who can jerk off and get a boner and also satisfy that fucking itch, dude. You're an innovator. You're a thinker, dude. You're my kind of guy, Jackie.
Yeah.
So I thought that was dope. I've also beat off with poison ivy and sumac, dude. They used to call me Mickey Sumacs, dude. Oh yeah, dude.
Use calamine lotion.
The sumac
if you can catch it, I got it, dude. That's that. Like I used to have boners in the woods all day, dude. Nah, I don't have boners the way I used to, dude. I'd be in the woods. This dick you couldn't smash with a sledgehammer. 31, you couldn't call this dick to attention with 1,000 horns and drums, dude.
Right. Sure. Hey, man, what are you gonna do? But I know, dude. When we were talking about it, when I did bring up, I'm like, dude, you fucking whacked it, right? Like you're 17, 18, right? It's not like you have to get the demon out twice a day sometimes, maybe even more. Right. And if it is itching down there couldn't be anything more satisfying. Like just thinking about it now, it makes me almost want to have poison ivy down there just to experience it.
It's like
you're
athlete's foot,
fucking
dude.
moron, yo. Don't say that.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into it. Well, I'm pretty close, but either way. So we'll get
You were
into
like
more of that
sitting
later.
on your athlete's foot toe, shouldering up your ass.
Bro, So this was the move. I used to have real bad athlete's foot.
So you pissed on
I
your
knew it, dude. I knew it.
I might have to cut this. This is how gross it is.
You're a mongoloid, dude. Ew,
I used to
stop.
have it real bad, right? And it was like, dude, I was bartending full time. If it gets moist down there or whatever, like your feet, it's just a nightmare. And I was still fighting full time too. So like my feet were just fucking destroyed. They're still like my feet are just the worst. But I would go after, like, it would be so bad that I would take my sock off, right? And I would put it in between the toe and like do this with the sock.
Hell yeah. Big hair.
Bro.
I know that move.
It was almost like busting a nut. That shit was an incredible relief on your mind. You were just like,
oh, bro, it was like, I was like, I'll take the athlete's foot for this. This
goddamn
is
right,
incredible, this
unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking savage.
And then you fucking
only thing better was the hanger, son. Remember the hanger? Ooh, you get a fucking hanger between them joints.
What,
that
like
shit would be banging.
Like you do with the hook?
The flat part right between them toes, you would saw your fucking joint right off, Jack.
A metal one or a plastic one?
Oh, depend what kind of itch you had, dude. I went from plastic to metal.
I
You never scratched your foot with a fucking hanger? Oh,
No.
God.
I mean, why will I go a hanger when you have a sock? I don't know.
You got to be a certain kind of dirt ball, dude. My shit was a deep itch. You know, I had to satisfy it.
Yeah, dude, you fucking you hit it with the spit shine and then whacked it with some tough actin, tenactin. Oh,
Boom.
Oh, man, I might just do it today. I don't even have athlete's foot anymore. I might just do it for old time's sake. But yeah, so like you're saying, yeah, I firmly believe Eric lied when he said he didn't whack it when he had poison ivy down there. You know, I think we all would have.
Hold up though, did you piss on your foot though?
I've never
Yeah,
I mean, I've pissed when I'm in the shower, but I've never like pissed on my foot, like directly, like, you know.
That's supposed to cure it.
Does it?
I don't
That's
know.
one of the
Is
tricks.
that why?
Yeah, that's one of the old wives' tales. But it doesn't.
Yeah, 'cause it's got ammonia, right?
It's been around forever. They've been saying that in gyms forever between wrestling, boxing, and all that shit. Piss on the athlete's foot does fucking zero. But
and if you get stung by a jellyfish, right?
Piss on the
jellyfish, too.
Dude, you know what my aunt used to fucking swear by this, right? It was my dad's sister. She would absolutely swear the cure for acne is fresh baby urine. She fucking swears by it. I bet still to this day. Shout out Aunt Shelly, fan of the show, listener of the show. But yeah, she fucking like, I remember, like, you know,
what kind of busted Aunt Shelly ride the
Well, here comes
real question.
And Shelly's about to pop in, Jack.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, but here comes someone with fresh baby urine.
Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
you know it.
Easy.
Yeah. So for
It's
those
probably
of you,
on his face, like you were saying.
Yep. So for those of you listening, we have just been joined by the bad boy himself, Bernie Base Hits, Bernie Biceps, Benoit Casse, Bern Podcasy. Bern, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
You know, pretty great.
What I miss?
We were talking about the move of having athlete's foot, and Bern, I know you've witnessed me do this because I remember doing it next to you on the couch at your house. But having athlete's foot, taking off your sock and doing that in between the toes, incredible. And then some tough actin, tenactin, fucking forget about it. That's it. That and a bucket of chicken, that's a good Thursday night, babe. I'll tell you that right now.
Listen, you know my devotion to the restaurant sock change.
Oh,
I mean, there is no greater. There's no. It's, you know, I look at it like what Lieutenant Dan said. You know, in Forrest Gump, like just keep your feet dry, man. Keep your feet dry. You're gonna be working for 14 hours. Like switch those bad boys up in the middle. It's gonna change your game.
Yeah.
I always thought he said ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
That was.
What the fuck did he talk about his socks, dude?
Have you not seen the fucking movie?
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan was talking about his socks, Spedball.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. Listen, you heard me?
Got it.
What's the matter with you? Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
dude.
So
So much, dude. I was adopted. My dad's a bitch.
all right.
Oh, shit.
Okay, hey,
He asked, dude.
Mick, you're
Yeah,
a good
he's
guy.
right.
Don't worry
He's
about
right.
it.
Oh, I know.
So let's keep it moving then. J-Lin-Dub. What did you think about the Eric Zebluim part?
I mean, what more could be said? I'm a big Bark fan. Love him. No, he's just it's a funny ass fucking kid, and he's a riot.
Yeah, no, he was awesome. Yeah, I mean, dude, you I'll tell you this, man. You I guess Bern's rubbing off on you because you're throwing in some fucking base hits, baby, and some fucking grand salamis every now and again. And it wasn't, I thought you had a really strong episode. But yeah, I thought, I agree. Eric's very interesting. I loved when he was talking about like being a butcher, right? And like working at what was the place? Capitol Grill, right?
Yeah, Capitol Grill.
Actually, like that place, like to become just walk in one day, you think it's like the world's fanciest establishment. Like, no, you can do this. You're like, okay, fuck it, I can start doing it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're running one of the like top restaurants in the city. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people show up to McDonald's and like can't figure out the fucking fries. And Bart just walks in and runs Capitol Grill.
J-Dub, I would love if you still had that French tickler from the diner. Right
from the Astro Diner.
Shout out Astro,
dude. Shout out.
I had to look up what a French tickler was. I had no idea.
I was so like,
no, you didn't.
I swear to God, I did. I've heard the term before, but I had no idea what it was. So
bro, what is that?
So
what's that?
In the diner, inside the men's bathroom, is a vending machine that has like condoms, cologne, and it said French tickler. So when I was a kid, I saw it, and I was like, if we ever come here again, I'm bringing a fucking $1 and quarters because I need to know what the fuck this thing is. I was like 9, and the next we were like, we're going to the Astro Diner, and I like found 4 quarters, snuck into the bathroom, got a French tickler. It's a condom that's like has like spikes and like ribs.
Yeah, it looks like a sea anemone, like on top of it. Like it's fucking, it's so weird, dude.
Hid it in my pocket. I remember sitting at the table like, nobody knows I have a French tickler in my pocket.
The waiter comes up, J-Dub's off. You want me to use the French tickler?
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is this? Let's get in the bathroom again.
He has like a Freudian slip. He's like, I would love to have the French tickler. I mean, the French toast. Yeah.
Yo, did you J in it later?
No, I like blew it up. I don't.
You liar! You blew it off.
I was like 9.
Justin did state on this show how he was amazed how much water fits into a condom.
Dude, they fill up like beyond the size of a watermelon. Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, I need it for,
a watermelon, that's how dude. What's
seriously,
your problem?
Right?
Go fill a condom up with water.
Just kidding.
I fucking quit.
All right. So number 98. So all right, Benoit Casse. We'll talk about your children later. But
we don't have to.
All right. But what did you think about the Easy E part D?
So I don't know. I missed the beginning, so I don't know what was said. So I made some notes just to make sure I covered my bases. Right? Did you guys cover the fragrance corner?
We did.
I was not expecting that amount of men's fragrance knowledge.
Yeah.
What a wealth! And the fact that he just walks up to women in stores and is just like, "Hey, smell this deodorant. Does it smell all right?" Like layers, just so many layers to Eric. I would not have assumed he was a cologne connoisseur. But then when he was talking about it, I was like, actually, it makes total sense. I don't know why.
Italian? Is he Italian?
Nope. Nope.
He's like French or some shit.
No, they're aliens is what the fuck they are.
Yeah, they are aliens.
They're fucking aliens.
Yeah, they're mutants.
That's their nationality, alien.
True that.
So Matty, my notes were the fragrance corner, the back hair fade, which obviously is a billion dollar idea, and I can't believe I'm commercial for it now.
Yeah, I've been fading since dude, I can't even tell you.
I'm like a 3-4 on a scale of 1 to 10 sweater. I always wish I got up to a 6, never made it there, but you don't want to flirt with.
Can always dream.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's gonna happen at this point, but.
Yeah,
and you got his son.
Yeah, exactly.
You can pray for him.
My only other note was Steve's pronunciation of unisex.
That was Eric, right?
Was it Eric or was that Steve?
I think it was both of them. They were saying unisex, and I'm like,
definitely wasn't me. I was making fun of them.
I'm with Steve. It was not. It was not. Steve.
It was definitely Eric. It was 100.
And I was mocking it. Yeah.
Okay.
As you should, Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was joyful. That was a joyful little moment. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. No, I'll tell you this: if Eric or anyone came up to like my wife or someone and asked, "Excuse me, that's a lovely fragrance you have on. What are you wearing?" Fucking fuck off, you motherfucker. Right away. I was blown away that no one's ever told him to go fuck off. Really blown away. All right. So Bern, thanks for that. Let's keep it moving. Strong stem. So yeah, you were on this recording. I know you always have a blast jumping on the Tuesday show, and we love having you. But what'd you think about Eazy-E Part 2?
Yeah, his story. It's fun for me to relive. Like, again, his older brother's one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
So I seen all this shit firsthand, and to like hear him play back some of the stuff, it was fun to relive the memories, right?
Yeah.
But so I as I listen back though, I already have to critique myself, right?
Sure.
And also you, because I'm an asshole, right?
Right.
So we should play a game of let's see who can do the least, right? So I know that I clear my throat 600 times a fucking podcast. Out of nowhere, I sound like I have fucking throat cancer,
right?
Which I might, whatever. A lot of darkies. Anyway, J-Dub knows. But so like I cough and I interrupt and I fucking sneeze and I fucking burp and I do all this dumb shit.
You've been better about that though.
I have.
Yeah.
I also noticed you say like about as many times as a 13-year-old 8th grade woman. So you say like less because like I don't like need to like if like you know you like want to like talk about me like sneezing and coughing and rubbing my shit against the thing and
the two things I hate that I get stuck on saying are like and right. You know what I mean? Right. You know, right? Like, dude, it drives me. Even during editing, I'm like, I'm gonna punch a hole through this fucking computer if I say fucking right one more time. You know.
Every time I hear myself, like, I don't even notice I'm doing it, and all of a sudden, like, you got one of you just talking, and I hear, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that me? That's got to be me because it's not the other two. Fucking clearly me. Shut the fuck up.
You've been a lot better. I'll tell you, man, you've really been a lot better with covering up like the burps and the coughing and all that stuff. So shout out to you.
Toilet. I'm taking a piss. You can hear the shit flushing.
Yeah, well, that's always fun, you know.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, you're right. And honestly, from now on, I'm going to make a mental commitment to fucking like, not like say like or right or, you know, right. What I mean, right. So like that. Right. You know, so
hell yeah.
All right. So like we said, available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. We have the Eric Zebluim Experience. It would be Eric Zebluim's Part 1 and Part 2 available now. Please check them out. Really great shows, really great series. But let's keep it moving. So next week on the show, we have a show that honestly, a little backstory. The first person we ever recorded a show with was Allen Bach, back when it was me and Shake. The first ever recording we ever did was with Allen, right? And it was our first recording. So obviously we fucked it up. And this is when Shake was producing. So I didn't even have the recording of it. And the file gets corrupted. And we were on a different platform then. We were using, I won't even say their name because I hate them so much. But we were using a different recording platform. That file got lost. Bach Part 1 never aired. So then I was getting a hold of him and I was looking for like who would be the best first recording of the year 2022. None other than old Boo Hickle, or actually he was the last recording of 21. Sorry. So yeah, the best last recording for 2021, old Allen Boo Hickle Bach. So we had him on the show, dude. And I'm telling you what, like I'm there, Justin's there, Alan's there. And then my brother Tom jumps in and
shit.
It is a great show. And this is where we came up with the idea for the paintball war, which we'll be recording soon. But yeah, no, really, really good shit. Super excited about it. Laaasmeeeshay, I know Bach's one of your guys, like you're affiliated with them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to next week or what?
Affiliated? Are they in the same gang?
Well, no, they were, they would pass each other by.
Yeah, we were buddies. We took some electrical class together after high school. And yeah, I know. Yeah. I just want to, catch up, see what he's up to lately and everything. I know, he's got like a family now, right? He's probably pretty busy,
Yeah, super busy.
Just want to hear what's new,
Nice. Mickey Batts, I know you don't know Allen specifically, but he's a union electrician. He does Civil War reenactments, all around good dude. Are you excited for next week?
Sure, dude. Especially if he's representing the South. Like who we kidding? We're talking Civil War,
The South shall rise again.
Totally kidding, dude. Nah, dude, I'm a Yankee. I'm a Yankee through and through, but dude, that sounds really cool actually. And I love union electricians. All those guys got the best perk prices. They always got all the best fucking psychedelics you can get your hands on. Doesn't matter what happened to you, they'll get you a job.
Yeah, they got
a week
crank.
less, they'll get you a job.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck crank, dude. Most of these guys are Irish Italian or Irish Catholic. Crank, nah, but they're doing the other stuff for sure.
Yeah.
But I like those dudes.
I'll tell you this. If you haven't been to a Civil War reenactment, I highly suggest it. I went to see Allen in one at in the Chamonix Park where there wasn't even a battle. They just were like, let's have a reenactment here, bro. There was live cannons being shot. There was 2 cavalry charges, right? And not to mention, dude, it's like, I guess the South probably had let's say 600 and maybe there was maybe 800 of the North. Bro, when they're fucking going at it and bodies are dropping, it's dude, it's so entertaining. And the guns are fucking live going and they're fucking fixed bayonets and it's fucking, oh, dude, it's incredible.
Hold on, Matt. Hold on. Fucking pause. Are you getting excited of watching men murder other men with muskets? Is that what I'm hearing? You're saying it's awesome?
Dude.
Okay.
It's
respect.
Dude, don't
Your dad would be proud.
Don't knock it until you try it. Tell you right now.
I hear you. Sounds sad to me, but I hear you.
It's pretty. Well, I mean,
that's someone's dad. That's someone's brother. Jesus Christ.
I mean, the North wins. It's not that bad.
And
they're all dirty Southern rebels. So
amen.
Yeah. So nice. All right. So let's keep moving. J-Lin-Dub, I know you're on the recording and you love old Big Guzzler, and he was one of those. Another one where it's hadn't seen him in a while. Always got on with him. What do you think? You ready for next week?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's always fun when you I was like, oh, cool. We're having someone on the show who I haven't seen in 15 years.
Yeah. No,
but
dude,
it's the same person. Everybody that you see him, you're like, yep, that's who I remembered.
Yeah. That is one of the perks about doing the show is that you run into people when we had Razkov on, you know what I mean? When's the last time you talked to that guy? You know what I'm saying?
20 years ago.
Yeah. But it's still just a good time to be had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's always fun.
Yeah. Nice. Benoit Podcasy, I know that you are one of the flag carrying fans of old Biga's Allen Bach. You ready for next week or what?
Yeah. Love me some Bach. Same kind of deal. I didn't meet Bach till later in life, in our 20s or whatever.
Yeah.
Just from he was one of those guys you'd walk in, you'd be having a party at your house and you walk in, you see Bach, you're like, all right, I'm gonna grab a beer and go say what's up to Bach. You know what I mean? He's just one of those dudes who you're like, oh, I'm not leaving without hanging with that guy for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bach's the man. Never had a bad time with Bach. And so yeah, I'm psyched to dig in. I don't know his past as well as you guys may.
Yeah, no, it's really good stuff. He's another come from behind, pick himself up by his bootstraps kind of thing. So it's really cool. Yeah. So Strong Stem, I know he's a client of yours, customer of yours, and he's a big fan of yours as well. You're looking forward to old AB Allen Bach next week?
And a shout out to your bitch ass because you're the one who got me this client.
Well, no,
good job, Matty.
He reached out to me asking, "Can I?"
Well, then I take it back. I take it back.
Don't. It's you that did it because he listens to the show. And he's like, yo, do you think I could go over Steve's for my car? Because they were legit. The place was trying to fuck him. You know what I mean? They were legit trying to fuck him. So I was like, yeah, dude, I'll call him right now and set it up. And then, he went over and, dude, you fucking saved his life, man. And I'll tell you this, he's never taking his cars anywhere else, Yeah,
he's been here a couple times. So, again, I know your family well. It's I didn't know Allen, though,
Yeah.
So even though he's real close with you guys, I didn't meet him until he came to the shop and you hooked me and him up. Yeah. And even with the 4 or 5 times he's been here and I've had a good conversation with him. He's a stand-up guy. He's one of them old school guys. He's raised he's got the right morals. He's a great person. So, it's definitely the type of guy that I respect immediately. Once you start talking to him, he gives you the same respect. He's a good guy. So I'm eager to hear. And I found out last time he was here that he's big into baseball. So I know a lot of the baseball guys because of Kevin and Eric, right? And a Hadefield guy specifically. Some of these ridiculous players that came out of there. So I didn't know he was that deep into baseball. So to hear some of that story is going to be dope.
Yeah. He also clarifies a story that we talked about on Eric Zebluim Part 1 with the Penndale versus Penfield upset in the 9th grade boys baseball team. So he was there and he elaborates on the story. So yeah, super excited for that. And like I said, next week on Tuesday on all podcast platforms and YouTube, we'll have the Allen Bach episode. It's going to be good. I want to keep it moving. Before we talk about the weekends, I want to share a story with you guys. So 2 Sundays ago, old Uncle Matty was out riding his bike. I like those 2-wheel adventures. And by bike, I mean bicycles. Burn rubber.
Yes, bicycle.
Bicycle. I'm not.
Bicicleta.
Right.
Yeah. It's a Trek Marlin 5 for anyone listening. So either way, I'm out on my bike and I'm in like Glenside area, right? And I'm going down this hill, and at the bottom of the hill,
what were you wearing, dog? What were you wearing?
I usually wear
what did you wear on a biking outing? Like,
so I'll wear like I have like these windproof like snow pants.
The singlet.
It's cold as shit out. I didn't think about that.
It's freezing. So
cold.
I have windproof snow pants, and then I have like these like fleece lined boots, and on top of the boots I have windproof covers, right? Then I'll wear I have like
nuts.
I have like a ski mask, a scarf, and then like a Henzo Gracie skull cap, and then I wear a Henzo Gracie hoodie, and then I wear like a puff jacket, like a green like bubble jacket, and then I'll have like windproof motorcycle gloves, and then on the handlebars of my bike I have like these like fleece lined windproof like covers that cover your handlebars. Because dude, if you don't have them, it's absolute torture. So yeah,
it sounds like a blast. Otherwise,
it sounds fucking awful, yo.
I mean, you get
torturing yourself. You're torturing yourself.
It's like the white old guy thing to do when it's not golf season. You're like, I'll do anything to get out of the fucking house. Yeah, babe, I need $140 gloves, dude. I need the wind pants, the protectors, dude. Oh my god,
dude, they're worth every fucking penny. What do you say, Liam?
For sure.
I'm not gonna lie. If I see anybody like riding a bike out like this time of year, it's like the middle of December, January, February, I automatically assume it's like some old head alky, like 10 DUIs, can't drive, going to pick up a case of Milwaukee's Best or some shit.
Not gonna lie, my gear isn't the freshest, so I do get some very strange looks. I will say that. But
dude, I drive by here with a fart like a gay wild. Then I'll fart in my fucking hand. Hit you right in the face for being a nerd, dude.
Yep, totally. So, so back to the story. I'm going down this hill, and at the bottom of this hill is a 4-way intersection with a light, right? And I'm seeing the light is about to change. So I'm like, I'm going down the hill, and on the other side of the light, you go up a hill, right? So I'm trying to get some speed to hit this hill and go up. And my thought is like, all right, by the time I get to the light, it's gonna be green, and I'll be good. So I'm going down this hill, and I'm cooking, right? And as soon as I get to the intersection, I see a Ford F-150 come flying into the intersection, right? I hit my brakes, but I'm going too fast. And I just fucking wham right into the bed of this truck.
Right?
And the way it happened is like, I'm like this, I hit the brakes, I kind of turn. So it hits me like here and here and here. And like, dude, his truck, his truck had a matte dent in it.
You Kool-Aid man there?
No, you're like a solid 240. I'm sure you that's like a linebacker hitting the side of that joint.
Yeah.
Did you pop into the bed?
No,
I bang off.
So he had kept he was still going, like his momentum was still taking forward. God. He hadn't stopped yet. So like I hit it, he still goes, and I kind of spin and hit the ground. The only obviously I was a little sore, but the worst thing that came from it is I got like a cut on the front of my knee. Right, like an abrasion. You know what I'm saying? Just like
because it's through like 4 layers of pants.
Correct. Yeah, I have
like bubble wrap.
Correct. I have the wind. Yeah, dude.
Thank God.
If this was in the summer, would have been a lot worse. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so I hit. I have like a skin.
Superficial abrasion.
Yeah, it's nothing worth nothing worth writing home about. But either way. I like my bike, the front wheel of my tire completely like bent, couldn't ride the bike. So not only
what bullshit.
Well, dude, I'll tell you this. This guy gets out of the car.
Holy shit!
Is legit mortified.
Right? Probably killed you.
Dude,
I know.
Exactly.
It's like I felt the whole truck move. Holy shit.
Oh, bro. He was
a baby rhino?
He was so scared. I bet he's thinking too, like, this guy's gonna sue me and all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. So wait, Matt. What was the light situation like? Were you in the wrong?
I was in
the right. Did you run a red light?
For insurance purposes, I was in the right. So
okay, yeah, hell yeah, respect.
Yeah,
hell yeah, Matt. Fuck that bull.
Yep, I was in the right. I no liability. So either way,
wait, it goes to claim on your insurance.
I do have to make. I did make a claim. Yeah.
What?
So
on a bicycle,
dude. If
auto, or are we going homeowners? What are you fucking sucking this on?
So if I did have homeowners, it would have gone under that. But I don't have homeowners and I don't have renters. So I had to go under my car policy, right? And they're kind of aware of it, right? And like, dude,
what, you being fucking Evel Knievel on the 10-speed?
Well, no, they're like, I'm sure this isn't the 100th millionth time that this type of thing has happened, especially like in New York. If you see those biker guys in New York, they're just dying.
Dog, I try to hit him in Philly. If one of these dickheads, they want the respect of a car, but yet they run every fucking light. They fucking don't listen to any. I'm like, oh, you don't want to listen to lights? I'm the guy that gets super close to the car next to me. So the dickhead, and then he like can't get through and he's all pissed off. I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you,
if Steve was driving that F-150, he might have backed up.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I'd have picked his Marlin up, his fucking R5 Marlin, and thrown that gun in the back and dicked with him right to the scrap yard. Got fucking buck 25 aluminum.
Yeah,
so, Liam knows what's up.
Hell yeah, I know.
So either way, like
thank God you're all right. All jokes aside, that's fucking crazy, dog.
Appreciate it.
That is fucking crazy.
Well, it gets better. So, so like as soon as it happens, right? I pick my butt. Like as soon as it happens, like your adrenaline's fucking going. So as soon as it happens, I stand up. I'm like, what's broken? And I kind of feel around, right? Yo. And I'm kind of feeling around, and I know, like, all right, I know something's bleeding somewhere. I thought I had blood somewhere else, but it was just like, you know how you get like that warm. You get that warm sensation, right? Like, and
you probably got that in your insides because you're internally bleeding. Dog, you just hit a truck at fucking 40.
Yeah. So either way, take my bike to the corner. The guy like pulls over, stops. He comes out. He's like on the verge of tears, so upset.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I'm like, all right, dude. I mean, I'm good if you're good, right? And he was like, well, then we have to call the cops. I was like, well, I mean, it's just my bike. I don't care. He's like, what about my fucking truck? And I'm like, oh yeah. About that. Then. Well, I told him, I was like, because we were right by my gym, right? So
were you fully concussed at this point?
I mean, I don't think I had much I don't think I had any head stuff because my head
completely forgot that you ran into a truck, but I hear you.
Right. So either way, he's like, should I call the cops? I was like, dude, we can call the cops, but I was legit freezing. So I was like, the gym I'm going to is right over there. Let's just go over there. We can hang out inside. You can call the police. We can do all this thing. He's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, well, if you don't know, dude, I'm leaving. I'm fucking like, I'm not
going to be at that gym. I'm not leaving the scene.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm telling you, I'm going to go to the gym. You'll find me there. You'll see the bike all torn up. So I go, I give him we exchange, I didn't have my insurance information. So I just
shit, you're on a fucking pedal bike.
Right. So we exchanged info of we took pictures of each other's IDs and got each other's phone numbers. Right. Yep. Of our Ds. And then, so either way, the worst part, legit, the fucking worst part is I go to the gym, I go in the locker room and I just wanted to check myself out to be like, all right, how fucked up am I kind of thing.
This is insane.
I had the thing on the knee. Right. And
oh my God.
I had the thing on the knee and I was like, oh, that's not too bad. And I'm like, all right, now I got to call my fucking wife.
Now the thing on the knee is what? You have a cut?
Yeah. It's just
what does that mean, dude?
Okay. It's just if you fell.
There's not a bone sticking out, right? No cut.
No.
There's no bruise on your shoulder or nothing.
It kind of hit me here.
You wouldn't tell under the sweater. You can't see it.
Yeah, there's no way of finding it. Yeah. Good luck. No, but I did
color through that.
I've had bruised ribs before, so I had my ribs were bruised for sure. But I also was wearing a backpack, so I was able to put some brunt on the backpack too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. Did you busted a 180 when you hit the truck? How did the?
Yeah, I'm going straight. I hit the brakes and I slide right, and I slide.
Oh,
yeah, and I'm turning. The front tire hits first, and then when the front tire hits, it kind of kicks it forward and it kicks me into, you know what I'm saying?
And he's still moving too.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Matty McTwist, dude. Fuck out of here. What did you do, dude?
So
you hit your front tire and did a flip.
So because the car is going this way, and the car is going this way, and I'm going this way. So I'm here. The front of my tire hits the bike, and he keeps going, and it turns me like that, and that's
pulls you,
the side. Yeah. And the front tire was all
minimizes the minimizes the impact. Like if you
correct
straight into it.
If I went straight in, I'm flying into the bed, I'm nailing my fucking head. It's even worse. Yeah. So either way, I'm at the gym and like legit dreading this fucking phone call with my wife. Legit fucking dreading it.
I knew my dad should have kept you in the fucking basement.
I guess I better shower here, huh? You know,
Matty, can I ask you a question? Is it because of the look she gives you when you put on all that clothing and say you're going to ride your bike? And she's like, "Are you fucking serious? Like, why?" And you're like, "Trust me, I got this." That's why. It's just that look she gives you before you walk out. Like, okay, have fun.
Dude, I'll tell you.
You won't tell like the Mandalorian. He's like, "This is the way."
Dude,
Marshmallow Man.
I legit gave her the gift she loves more than anything, where she has the ability to say, "I told you so." Right? I gave her that. You Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're welcome.
Yeah. So I call her, I let her know, and I'm like, "Look."
First thing you say is, "You're so right."
Well, no. First thing I said, I was like, "Look, you need to relax, right? This is what happened. Don't freak out, right?" And I was like, you do need to come pick me up.
I knocked the bed off of F-150.
Yeah.
Don't ask Cal, but
I was like, I'm here. I'm not that bad. So I was like, I'll get a quick pump in. You know what I mean? So
hell yeah.
Got a quick pump in, did some triceps, and then called her. She came, got me. She had to bring like the hook up to hook it onto the back of the car. You know, that whole thing. And then we go back, right? So this was, we'll say it's a week and a half ago, right? I legit have like worked out. I've got my bike fixed. I've ridden the bike probably 5 times since this happened, right? Like, knock on wood, nothing too bad. And then, right, like I'm working out this morning, and this morning I still have the cut on it's my left knee. I still have the cut there, right? And honestly, didn't have any real pain in the knee. Really, the only real kind of annoyance I had is like I did have some tightness in my chest because of like the bruised ribs, right? But other than that,
the cum. Yeah.
Right. Yep. Dynamite dropping, Mickey Bats. So either way, so I go down on one knee, and I hadn't been like, going down on this knee just because like it, it has the cut on it, but I decided to do it this time. Right. And then I untie my shoes, and then like I get ready and I leave, right? And then I ride my bike back home, and I get home, and then all of a sudden my fucking knee is like, it's like feels like so tight, like filled with fluid. It's like burning hot. It's red. It's like it's so irritated, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? So then come to find out,
it's an infection.
Yep. It was like starting to spread, and it's like super fucking hot and like annoying. It's like, it's almost like a bruise to touch, like, annoying. Like
got that shitty soft peach feel.
Yeah, it's awful. And it's like parts of it are like rock hard. Like, I'm like, oh God, and it's like just below my knee on my shin. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I go to urgent care, and they're like, yeah, it's, it's fucking infected, you fucking stupid.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, but I told
give him the penicillin.
Well, I told him, I was like, I did the Neosporin and bandages and cleaned it and, showering and all that. Like I kept it good, and it's healing, right? Like it's gotten a lot smaller since it happened. It's definitely healing. And she's like, it doesn't matter. It can come in at any time. You fucking did something, whatever. And I was like, well, great. So then after she does that, right? And like, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty like annoyingly painful, right?
How hot's this chick? Because that'll affect the pain level.
Not
oh fuck yeah. So Steve, it's torture. Keep going.
It's like a 10, Steve. It's like a 10 beers for you.
Oh fuck.
That level.
Oh fuck.
That's a lot. So either way, after I get, like she's like, okay, it's infected. We're gonna get you antibiotics. I go to like the place I usually get my prescriptions refilled. They're like, oh, we haven't gotten it yet. And I'm like, these fucking people have messed up so much shit before. I'm like, you're all fucking morons. I'm not fucking waiting anymore. So I go back to the urgent care. I'm like, give me the prescription in paper. I'm going to take it to wherever I want to go. Right. So the urgent care is legit like almost in the same parking lot as a Target, and the Target has a pharmacy. It is $6.50 at this point. Right. I get the paper prescription. I walk to Target. Right. I wait in line. There's like one lady in front of me talking about like, oh, can I take this multivitamin and this fucking cunt twat shit, whatever. right? And I'm standing there like fuming. I'm like, bitch.
He's so pissed at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, no one gives a fuck if your fucking husband wants it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need 10 pills of amoxicillin for the next 5 days.
Yeah,
to save my
Before
life.
I die, bitch, get out
can
the
I just
fucking
get that?
way.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the sepsis here.
Yeah. So I'm the next up. I go in line, and I'll shout him out now because this fucking prick almost got the shit kicked out of him. His name is Mustafa, right?
Oh,
he's a
like
fucking piece of shit. And I go up there. I've been told the dude, I'm like, hey man, he's like, are you picking up? I'm like, no, I'm dropping off and I need this filled. And it's like 6:57 at this point. And he's like, we close at 7. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not 7.
You're still fucking open.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I'm in a lot of pain and I need this fucking medicine. And he's like, sorry, we close at 7. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. I was like, oh, do you want money on the side? I'll give you fucking money on the side. Just fill this thing. He's like, sorry, I can't. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Right? Like, I was like fuming. And then my wife's there. She's like, just calm down. Let's go. And she's like, what's your name? And, because she's going to do the whole call the manager and fucking.
Hell yeah.
But, dude,
she's going to do the American thing.
Dude, honestly, I was like legit.
With the Albanian flavor. I don't want to be Mustafa right now.
Hell yeah. I love the Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
Honestly,
gotta put that in there.
I hope I see this guy around because I will fuck him up. I'm so like, what a piece of fucking shit. It's not like it was a controlled substance, right? It's not a controlled substance. I can understand if some guy comes in like, I need this right now, and it's fucking Oxycontin, right? Yeah. Totally get that. Right? But it's not. It's fucking, antibiotics.
It's amoxicillin. Yeah.
So, so either way, we eventually went somewhere else and got it filled. But like, legit, I just wanted to tell that story so I could tell you.
So you're not going to die?
So, Mustafa, I'm going to find you and I'm going to fuck you up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Matt.
That's the story.
Are you like just nervous to fuck someone up in front of your wife? Because like there's times when I'm ready to fuck somebody up in front of my girl and I look at her, I'm like, is this worth it? But it sounds like you held back there because you're a girl, but like, what do you think about that? Because I'll fuck somebody up in front of my bitch.
I have no problem fucking anyone up anytime if they make me angry enough. I can't control it, right? And also, the only deterrent I would have if she is there is I don't want to hear her fucking mouth about it later. That's it. That's the only deterrent.
He wants to take a shower later.
Yeah, shut fuck off. But no, but also in my mind, I'm like, well, if they close at 7, what about what are the other pharmacies closing at? Like, I need to get this fucking done. So we went to one that closed at 7:30. Happily, they refilled it happily, no problem.
Also
at 7:25.
Yeah,
but Mustafa, why'd you let me stand in line for fucking 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, what did you think I was gonna do? Like, I need a service filled. You hoped I was picking up? I'm dropping off, man. Chop chop.
Yeah.
Victoria, did the boy win? No, back to the basement.
So that was I guess my last weekend kind of thing. So let's keep it moving. So Laaasmeeeshay. Let's keep it moving on down the road. What did you get into last weekend and what plans you got for this upcoming weekend? Fuck you, Mustafa.
I got called into work Saturday and Sunday. I got to work this Saturday. So fuck all you people and your fucking weekend plans.
Fuck, dude. Does that happen a lot? Is it like a seasonal thing? What's going on?
Yeah, it is. In the winter, it sucks.
Yeah.
There's just, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the equipment I work on is HVAC. It has to do with heating. And because it's a research and development lab, there's certain things that can't go down.
Temperatures?
It's so fucked up, dude. But it's the best job I ever had. So
you get OT?
I do. Yeah, I get paid good. I just
there you go. There you go. You gotta look. Yeah, no, that sucks. But if it's only for this time of year, that's not too bad, right?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, dude. I remember I used to be my old.
What do you mean this time of year? Cause it's the fucking playoffs.
No, the winter.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's only the winter.
This man was. I know, but this man was working while fucking some of the 6 best games ever went down the last 2 weeks.
Dude, legit, great playoffs thus far. I mean, minus the Birds getting fucking thrashed, but besides that,
whatever.
Dude, talk about some great fucking games.
Luckily, I did catch the ends of those games though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
those were great games.
Yeah.
And guys, you'll be happy to know that so far I've been able to go 9-3 in the playoffs and lose $20. So
that's
how that works.
All right, Parlay Paulie.
Parlay Podcasy.
That's how it works. 9-3 minus 25 bones.
Dude, that's fucking sucks. Nice.
It is what it is, man.
So Liam, sorry to hear you got to work, but hopefully you get that sweet cheddar to fucking spend on your kid. That's good.
That's right.
Yep. So nice. So
it's better than working the next weekend, right? Because there's no football this weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend off. Next weekend. Right. They got a better chance of seeing God than seeing me next weekend.
Yo, that's actually like if you're doing it this weekend, that's like a smart, like, hey, I did it this weekend, guys. Next weekend, come on, you got to get Jerry, like you can always, that's pretty cool. So nice. So let's keep it moving. Mickey Bats, what'd you get into last weekend? And then what do you got coming up for this weekend?
Last weekend was pretty gay. This weekend also pretty gay.
Nice.
Last weekend I had to go to a fucking gender reveal for like the in-laws.
Nice.
Dude, it was so gay. I hated it.
Yeah.
Like, we went to a restaurant, right? We were like at Maggiano's and like we had
King of Prussia?
Yeah.
Nice spot.
Nah, I'm mad as shit because it was like the first big snow. So your boy, I'm fucking over here hurting my back bats.
Yeah.
Fucking, because in Philly, dog, you gotta fight for this shit. You gotta dig yourself out, and when you come back, you gotta dig yourself the fuck right back in, dog. Because people don't have 0 picks. They'll pull right in your spot and tell you to rumble them.
Yeah.
So that sucked. So we did that. That was pretty gay. Yeah. Like I was at Maggiano's, and I don't like Maggiano's. I think it's fake Italian. I think it gives the Italians a bad name. They got roaches.
Oh.
I digress.
Yikes.
Next weekend.
Hold on, real quick.
Fan of the show. Listen to the show, Maggiano's.
Yeah. Do you sponsor. Are you getting pressure from anyone for you and your girl to have a kid?
Dude, Matty fucking segues, bro. That's why they pay the big bucks, Jackie. Exactly. That's next weekend, and that's why that's pretty gay too. So I got a call from my girl's pops, dude. Told me they want to sit down and have a talk about the future. They said they're rooting for us, but they got to talk logistics. I got the inside scoop, dog. Marriage, faith.
Yeah.
All this shit's on the table, bro.
Yeah.
And I quit dry January, day 11. You know what I mean? So, I'm a piece of trash, dude. I'm a trash bird. What am I gonna do?
Hey,
at least
that's what I got on Saturday, dude. So I'll let you know.
I mean, I think I know. Like I love my daughter more. Legit, I love her more than anything, and I think Liam feels the same way. Bern, from what you've said about your kids, I'm not entirely sure how you would feel. Maybe
they're growing. They're growing on me, man. They're growing.
Yeah, just like the sweater.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, Liam. I think, would you agree that having like a kid just changes everything and like really puts shit into perspective as far as like partying and that kind of shit?
Oh yeah, dude. I
makes you want to party harder.
I wouldn't be alive if my kid wasn't. I mean, that's a whole nother thing, but
yeah.
That. It's so cliche, but your kid's born and then you just see the world like completely different than you did before.
Yeah.
You know what though? And I gotta say this, dude. For all the motherfuckers who thought coming in a woman would change stuff, here's 2 things that doesn't change. And this is super important, dude. And I mean this. Your credit score.
True.
It doesn't change your fucking credit score. If anything, it makes it worse, right? Because now we're averaging 2 assholes as opposed to 1's debt to income ratio.
True.
You know.
Yep. Bank account takes a hit.
Dude, it's like, and on top of that,
legally responsible for him.
I couldn't even say the word, but it's like there's a life on the line. Yeah, no way. It doesn't change anything. Besides, makes me want to figure out how to rob the government and get out of town faster.
Well, I mean,
good luck on Saturday, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. That's I'm sure.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, I'm sure your in-laws, fans of the show, listeners to the show. I mean, they're gonna love that.
They're
nice.
pumped.
Yeah, nice. So, all right, very cool. Well, good luck with that, Mickey Bats. We're all pulling for you here. J-Lin-Dub. What did you get into last weekend, and what do you got going for this upcoming weekend?
I had a lovely snow day on Saturday.
Oh, do tell.
I think I started drinking at like 10:58 in the morning.
Hell yeah!
He brought me breakfast in bed.
Your girl brought you breakfast in bed?
Breakfast in bed, and then I snuck down, grabbed a bottle of wine, and just sat in bed and watched stupid television and ate bacon and eggs. It was honestly a lovely day. Oh
man.
And so I was supposed to go to my dad. My dad was having a birthday party in Telford at 3:00, but it was still snowing. They hadn't plowed my neighborhood. So I'm on that fence of like, are we going? Are we not going? Can I get hammered before noon? Do I have to show up somewhere at 3:00?
Yeah.
And then finally, because V kept asking me, and then like noon, we both were just like, all right, we're getting full blown smashed. Like broke out mimosas, and she put on a crock pot, and we had a grand old day with it. Watched some Ozarks.
God,
love a good adult snow day.
Yeah, man, nice, dude. Your girlfriend is really trying to be your wife. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
She takes care of me. Somebody's got to make sure I eat.
Sure. I mean, if she doesn't,
I mean, I heard the whole 8 slice cheese thing. I'm pretty sure you can feed yourself,
$17, go down to the Wawa. Figure it out.
You'll have food for a month.
And then this coming week, Kyle Rittenhouse has got an NFT coming out. I'm going to try and get my hands on that.
Very cool.
And podcast is all over that Rittenhouse joint, dude.
We're gonna buy it, and
we own that NFT, boy.
Nice. Get on it.
No, I have my aunt has a surprise 60th birthday party in Manayunk. So hopefully she doesn't see this episode. I don't know why I said that out loud.
I mean, fan of the show, listener to the show.
Big fan of the show. I hope it
60th.
didn't ruin the surprise.
I mean, she's in our key demographic.
He's a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nice.
Same grandma with the big T cousin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please-
Fucking
please,
stacked pretty good, dude.
Please elaborate on the big T cuzzo.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you got a cousin with some whoppers?
Dude, double wops, Whopper Wednesday, boy. She brought the whole motherfucking turkey, dog. The whole joint.
It's
hard.
And
she's hilarious.
She was really funny.
Yeah. From what I remember, Mickey Batch, you are a big fan of the sweater meat. Is that right?
Oh, dude, they don't call me fucking. Come on, son. Corn-fed bass for nothing, dude. That's all I like. I like the white corn-fed whoppy toppies, dude. Them big milk boys, 2% boys, dude. Real American. You know what I mean?
Fans of the show, listeners of the show, for sure. Nice. All right, so let's keep it moving. Benoit Pahoud Casse. What do you got going? How did last weekend go? Happy to see you survived. And then what do you got upcoming for this weekend?
I got to interject. Listen, Bern,
Please.
I am sad. I need an update from your son. I feel like I don't know my fucking capitals. The kid's a fucking star.
He's a genius.
Where is he?
He's a fucking genius.
I think he's downstairs torturing 2 women.
One of them, Salsa Tinder.
Yeah, if I had to guess. No.
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 Not. Okay.
No. No, my wife and my daughter, you maniac.
Yeah, not his fucking.
I thought it was Dawn Snell, fan of the show.
No, yeah, right. She's fairly new. She's like 10 days. She's like 10 days new,
and she has
multiple
names.
Oh, congrats!
Yeah,
by the way,
10 days.
That's pretty new.
Yeah. I think we got a week to return her if we don't want her. So we're. I mean, it's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna keep her. But
did you get the warranty?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing, man. We just survived last weekend. Took the boy outside, made him run around in the freezing cold because that's what we had.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get. We got shit for snow down here. So
that's right.
Off.
So we just sat outside in 13-degree weather and chased things. And then this week, I mean, I think my other sister-in-law is coming down this weekend, so she's gonna hang a little bit. And
Marissa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how many sisters does your wife have?
She's two.
So Bern, so you have your sister-in-law coming down and looking forward to that?
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, all hands on
first
deck,
time for her to see the kid?
Exactly, yeah. So
awesome.
So that'll be fun. That'll be cool. But man, just hunkering down. I gotta go back to work next week, so just trying to hang, soak it up, and get ready to
rock.
Juggle this bullshit.
Dude, I'll tell you, I mean, it's like it is pretty, it's it is whatever to see someone super excited to see your child come over, and then they're super duper excited, and then 20 minutes later, get this fucking thing away from me, like, yeah You see
that's why you got to
transition.
disappear before they do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like,
hey, I got to
I'm
shower. I
done.
got to eat. I got to
Fuck yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, my timing will be mapped out. You know, I'm hitting the algorithm right now to figure out how to maximize. You know, if I got to sit in a dark shower for 45 minutes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, better move.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, good luck, Bern.
So I'll be hiding. I'll be hiding this weekend. As much as I can.
Well, while you're hiding, you can listen to the Working Perspectives podcast, available on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives podcast. So
great suggestion.
Cool. Yeah, always. So great stuff. So Strong Stem, Steve Cabot. What did you get into last weekend? Maybe Luis, and then what do you got coming up this upcoming weekend? Possibly Luis.
Oh, I just saw J-Dub's head tilt, right? So,
I forgot to mention.
Did I? That's why I was teasing at you. You even fucking throw it in there, fucking dickhead. So first off, it was the greatest weekend of my life. Probably as awesome as Bern's. Yes, I had a fucking legit 5 to 6 inches of snow with snow still coming down, and I got a 4-wheeler. So we was out there. I was all over the streets, right? And my new 4-wheeler fucks. So he's flying all over the place, right? I went over to shout out Chaz. But I went over to Chaz's, picked up his son. His son's like 9, right in the neighborhood. He's in the borough. Scooped him up. He loves dirt bikes. He's like 9 years old. Kept telling him I'm gonna pull up with the 4-wheeler. Finally, we get enough snow. Mr. Romeo's outside at the same time because they live all in that area with Liam's old house. So I pull up. I get young Cheesy. We put Swizzle on the back. I take Swizzle all through the neighborhood. Cheese is on the back having the time of his life. I'm doing donuts and shit with him. I look over at one point and I see Mr. Romeo just shaking his head. And he tells Tommy and Jay, he was like, yeah, I saw Steven. He had young Chaz on the back. That motherfucker's crazy. He's doing donuts and shit with the 9-year-old in the back. I was like, yo, you know I know what I'm doing. Come on, cuz. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Romeo. He's the man.
So
not only did we have a fantastic time, then the next Sunday for football, I decide I want to tap into a little bit of the men that raised me and some heritage. I go full Dominic the Dago, right? I fucking put 2 jars of fucking arrabbiata sauce with some meatballs in the school bag.
Yeah, 2 boxes of ziti.
I take a fucking bag of fresh baked rolls, strap them joints to my chest like I'm goddamn Batman, and I take off on the 4-wheeler from my shop and drive about 2 miles to Thomas's house where J-Dub and Thomas are waiting, right? We're ready for the games. These dickheads are in there, you know, I roll in. I got the whole fucking 9 to set up. Tommy got the pot ready, right? We got the meatballs, the fucking fresh rolls, blah, blah, blah.
Meatballs out of a backpack.
Yeah, hell yeah. With jars of gravy. Yeah, say less. So then I take J-Dub. I'm like, J-Dub, you know how to drive stick, right? He's like, yeah. I said, all right. Well, Carlos is kind of similar. Oh my God, so much I love him.
Luis.
I love you, Carlos. I'm like, Luis is
wherever
kind of
you
similar.
are.
I'm like, yeah, in the cold. Oh my God. So I'm like, why don't you drive, Luis? So I had JDZ out there in the fucking deep snow with my man Luis. He was feeling the snow. Hell no, he didn't.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, that thing's so fucking. It's like a jet ski. It's a jet ski on land. It's so much
fun.
You're gonna die soon. We'll all have a funeral for Cabot one of these days.
Remember
soon,
how
it's
happy
so
I am.
much fun.
Look at this face. Don't cry for me if I die on this thing.
Let's talk about how you do wheelies
with Luis.
Yeah, dude.
So that was like for where we live now. When we were kids, obviously we got more snow. Now, like there's been like that drought forever. For like we get some storms, but they're bullshit. You get like 3-4 inches. That one was like perfect timing. It's usually on a workday.
Nice
it's
powder.
It was fucking Friday night into Saturday morning. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It was fucking fantastic. I spent at least 3 hours just fucking.
How much gas do you go through? Do you go through like
it's a small
tanks?
motor. Nah. One tank will run you 8 hours.
Oh,
beating the fuck out of it. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's bad.
So that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And now this weekend, we got postseason wrestling action.
Nice.
And none of my kids, I'm going to say that. Fucking A. Let's just say, well, at least some of the kids I help train privately, those kids are going to do fantastic. They're just not on my shitty team.
Yeah. Where's it at?
Cut that. I don't
is it
fucking care. It's
sections,
gonna be
districts? What is it?
So they got rid of sections now, right? So they call it sectionals, even though it's not sectionals. They got rid of sectionals and they call it a district and like a super region, right? So regions is still almost regions, but districts is now, some people call it sectionals, other people call it districts. It's a fucking mess. But whatever, they cut one out. Now they have league championships. So it's just like a sectional, but it doesn't, there's no ramifications. Like if you first, second, has nothing to do with about going to districts, right? You get selected at districts, which is fucking dumb as shit. Like, why doesn't everybody make it? Because some kids this is our argument. Like, you never know in a combat sport. You never know what day. Like, a kid didn't have a good week of practice. He's sick. He got injured. Like, that's why the kid who's ranked lower could have the possibility of beating him. And then that's why you start with everybody starts, and then you knock everybody out. You know what I mean? So nowadays, like, for these fucking districts, you got these fucking asshole, retard, dick-sucking coaches in there that think they know shit about wrestling. And they're like, you know what? Tommy beat Mikey, and Mikey beat Willie, but Willie beat Tom. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just let none of you guys know shit. All right? How's that? How about we let them all wrestle, and who wins goes on, and who loses goes home.
Right.
So now we got this new age fucking woke bullshit.
Oh, everyone has to get a chance. Yeah.
Oh God. I'm like, well, that's what I thought, right?
Yeah.
But then they went the opposite. So it's like this woke shit where they think they know more, but they want to like push all these up. I'm like, dog, can somebody ever raise their hand and tell me if you wrestled a day in your life?
No.
And I don't mean like JV on the bench. I mean, like, can you tell me that you actually like wrestled? Because this is the dumbest decision I've ever seen. Like, I have kids now. I have to look at their parents and they're like, I thought everybody gets like a shot at the end of the year. And I'm like, yeah, well, apparently not your kid because he sucks. But I know. Yeah. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. So I do want to say this, Steve. You talked about it was the greatest weekend ever. I do remember a weekend where you play second at regionals, had a ride. You're going to states, right? After barely making out of sectionals, then winning districts, and then getting second at regions, then going to states. And you're also dating the fucking hottest fucking smoke show chick in the fucking Stupid Rocket Family Show. Listen to the show. You know who you are.
Shout out her. She texted me this weekend because this broad's so rich already. I told her she rich. She's like, shut up. She bought a house up here and nobody lives in it. She's like, can you go plow it? Right? This is a hilarious joke. And not to get too deep, but she's of Latina descent, right?
Oh, she's incredible.
So
what?
Oh, you?
So
get out of here.
So she says, she was like, hey, because me and Kevin were doing snow removal, right? And she was like, hey, can you guys do it for me? I've been looking for somebody. Like, just tell me where to send the check and go do this. I'm like, all right, well, what's the address? She sends me the address. Big ass, nice crib. And I'm like, hold on, does anybody fucking live there? And she's like, no, we're not moving up till the summer. And I was like, well, then it's going to be 50 on fucking Thursday. Just let that shit melt. She goes, her text back was terrific. The neighbor's going to be like, oh, no, the new Mexicans next door don't do shit. I was like, yo, I guess you could say that because she's Latina. But like, I was like, damn. First off, you're way too hot to be Mexican.
Yeah. But
although I've seen some Mexican smoke shows. How dare I?
Dude, sorry, Steve. I thought you were going to say she asked you to plow her snow. And I thought you were going to say, yeah, well, I'd plow you for free.
Listen, you fucking piece of shit. I'm a respectful, terrific human. And that's fucking disrespectful. Apologize.
Sorry, Louisa. I love
you. You know her.
She's incredible. So I'm just, kind of surprised that riding, your four-wheeler with Justin beats that. Just saying, I saw you had a pretty good weekend.
Again, there's levels to shit and categories, and that's a completely different experience.
Right. Sure.
Also, like when you're younger and you're hot shit and you're in high school, like you think it's going to be that way forever.
Yeah.
Then you get, you know what I mean? You're like, this is whatever. This is how I'm going to live every weekend for the rest of my life. Now you get a little older, you push 40, you're like, I know a good weekend when I see one. I had a blast. I did whatever I wanted to do for 2 straight days. I had fun the whole time. That's the best you can get.
I opened the mailbox and pull 7 envelopes out that have my name and I owe money to. I'm like, fuck, man, again, more bills. Thought this shit stops at one day.
No, never. So very nice. Well, thanks for that, Steve, and good luck with everything.
Yeah, shout out J-Dub for taking good care of Louise. Hi,
look at you.
JD's about to be a 12 o'clock boy.
Very nice.
I gotta find something to fill my time. I might go kill myself on a motor vehicle.
Yeah. Now
I mean, at least your guys had a motor, right? Mine didn't have a motor.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
you should see the other guy.
Yeah. So let's keep it moving on down the road. So before we're coming to the top of time, so before we get out of here, Laaasmeeeshay, anything you want to say to the Dubbington and the Dubbington 5 before we take off?
Be good to each other. Always put yourself in other people's shoes. It's always all about perspective.
True that.
If you can't find common ground, there's always politics or how you feel about COVID, And if they don't agree, you can usually sway them the other way pretty easily.
Yeah.
I love it. I think
with drugs.
Yeah,
great talking points.
Insults, your volume. That usually will get you where you need to go.
Nice.
I think you're onto something, Liam.
Hell yeah, I agree.
Love it.
Let the healing begin.
Love it. Love it. Change the world, baby. So very nice. Mickey Bats, we're coming to the top of time, babe. Anything you want to say to the Bats fanatics before we get out of here? Go ahead, Mickey Bats. Anything you got to say before we take off?
First things first, thanks for having me, baby boy.
Love it.
You the best, dog. You make
Like
me,
that guy,
you know what I'm saying? You gave me this motherfucking platform, dog. I be funny over here. I talk about I don't know, dude. I'm gay. I'm bringing back gay wad. That's going to be accepted nationally.
Yeah. Internationally.
Peace be with you, you know?
And also with you.
Thanks, buddy.
We lift up
That's
our
the
hearts.
most Catholic. That's the most Catholic school upraising I've ever heard. This bull was banged into his head that he instantly said, "Also be with you."
And I'm a point guard, dude. That's why I got good pass. I got good court vision, dude. Nothing but Catholic school shit over here.
Do you guys remember the
Matt,
full thing? You know? So
of course I fucking do.
Okay, so Steve, peace be with you.
No, I'm not gonna do this on here because I don't fuck with the faith. So let's go.
Okay, Bern.
What is the
bunch of boy touching fucking weirdos?
O-U-T.
So if I remember correctly, it's peace be with you and also with you. We lift up our hearts. We lift them up to the Lord. Praise be to the one Lord Jesus Christ.
No, I never got that deep.
Yeah, well, I went to Catholic school, so fucking.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Yo, Matt.
They colded the shit out of me.
Dog, they changed it now, and now it's lift you up and your neighbor. Because, like, to be more inclusive, dude, because the gays are making their ways to the churches, dude. Fucking clip it.
They've been in there. They've been in there, babe. Just ask Father Bill.
Oh my God.
Mickey Bats, why did you hide that luxurious hair from us until right this minute?
I didn't know who's gay or was or not, dude.
There. That's a quaff right there.
Pretty nice, right?
Quite the quaff.
I got that King Richard, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty Ricky. Nice. So let's keep it moving. So J-Lin-Dub, anything you want to say to the Dubbinites before we get out of here?
You know, same old. Everybody stay safe. If you haven't seen it, watch Operation Dumbo Drop. It's on Disney Plus. Movie fucking slaps.
Dude, Dennis Leary, Danny Glover,
Ray Liotta. It's a fucking all-star cast.
I was out. Now I'm back in.
Anything with Leots and an elephant. I'm in. And a fucking elephant.
Doesn't like elephants. My dog was watching it with me. She was so confused when she saw the elephant.
Is there titties in this, John? Shout out Milo.
Yeah, mad titties in that movie.
So many titties in Operation Dumbo Drop.
So much.
Hell
titties.
yeah.
So
all right, I'm watching.
It's a titty heavy film.
Like 8 nipples right in a row. It
puts Euphoria to shame.
We got them floppy whoppies, boy. Them fucking fly away joints.
Yeah. And shout out Euphoria. That show's fucking wild as shit.
The fuck is Euphoria?
Is it a good show?
Yeah. It's a party, yo.
Dude.
Bring your popcorn and your boner, dude. That's awesome.
Do you know what they had? Oh yeah, Steve probably would just despise it. But you know what they had on
I have no idea what you're
Disney
talking
Plus? They had the 4 Falls of Buffalo, the 30 for 30 documentary. I rewatched that, bro.
Did you say documentary? I'm back in.
Dude, have you ever seen you remember the 30 for 30s, the ESPN documentaries?
Yeah, they were awesome.
They did the one.
Matt, I've never heard of it.
Okay, well, since you've never heard of it, ESPN did a documentary series spanning all types of sports, and one of them was about the 4 Falls of Buffalo, which was the 4 times the Bills went to the Super Bowl and lost.
Fucking Jim Kelly.
Oh,
we got Thurman, Mervin.
Oh yeah,
Thomas.
Dude, Thurman Thomas,
Andre Reed,
Bruce Smith,
Andre Reed with the double helmet.
Dude,
his house burnt down.
Didn't every NFC East
4 in a row
beat them?
They lost to all NFC East teams.
Except the Birds.
Giants,
Cowboys,
Redskins, and then Cowboys twice.
Oh yeah, Cowboys twice.
All losses were to NFC East teams, except
technically though, the Arizona Cardinals were in the NFC East at that time as well.
Oh yeah.
It's bullshit, but whatever.
I mean, whatever. But they lost. You know, that was one. I guess what that was NFC clipping off 17, right? That was in that time, like the middle of that. Yeah. So nice. All right.
Because you had the 49ers dynasties, you had the Cowgirls, you had fucking that. Yeah, they were running.
Green Bay,
yeah.
Denver.
Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Benoit Pahoud Casse. Anything you want to say to the 44th faithful before we get out of here?
No, man, just thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Now, Matty, I feel like your vibrato is getting better too. I don't know what you're doing in between, but you're really starting to hit that high note.
I think
it's probably that blood infection in his knee. Yeah, it's probably that blood infection.
We all went there. Love it. Nice. So yeah, thanks, Bern. Yep. And okay, yeah, strong stem. What do you got to say to the peeps before we roll out?
So I had a moment today, and I just want to clarify that this is fucking nonsense because I say it all the time. If you come in like contact, we were out in the four-wheelers. It was me and Kevin Zebluim, Eric's older brother from the last podcast, who's a fucking stupid athlete. Right. We get on the four-wheelers, we're riding. I see some fucking, like, I don't know, it's a bobcat, it's a rabbit. I don't fucking know. I'm blind, right? But the motherfucker's running next to the four-wheeler. He's pretty fucking fast.
Fucking Chupacabra.
Now, exactly. So, the Jersey Devil, I'm in the back of my mind. I don't know what the fuck is running near us. I'm thinking first thing is fight or flight. I can't fight it because it's so fast. So I'm a flight. And flight, you don't have to be the fastest. You have to be faster than at least one person there, right? Two people there, me and Kevin. And I'm not faster than Kevin. Yeah. So I was confused about it. And so I just want to let everybody know and recommend that if you go in the woods, make sure the person that goes with you is slower than you.
Ooh, great advice. Great advice.
Because I fucked up and didn't take that advice this weekend, and I had a little pee in my pants.
Yeah, we could be mourning the loss of strong stem right now. So,
yep. Good thing Luis was there. He ain't catching me on that.
Love it. So shout out Luis, fan of the show, listener to the show. Nice. So we're coming to the top of time. So before we get out of here, I would just like to say again and apologize to our listeners for not thanking them for getting us to 10,000 downloads across all podcast platforms. And
thank you,
almost
everyone.
60. Yeah. Sorry. No. Go ahead, Justin.
Thank you, everyone, except for Paul. If your name's Paul, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, everyone else,
thank you so much for coming. Thank you for listening.
Right off, Paul.
You're shooting us. You're shooting our Paul demographic right in the fucking.
Shout out Mozambique.
I feel
Paul.
Yeah.
Joe, shout out Mozambique.
Was Paul the guy that closed up at the laundromat and you scrambled down there one day and Paul was like, "Not today, Junior."
I want an oatmeal pie out of the vending machine and a little Tide packet so I can.
And Paul was like, "Nope." J-Dub was onto the Tide Pods before there was even a thing.
Let's back that up. What are you doing with the Tide Pods? You huffing glue? You huffing glue?
My mom saw the news one day, right? Talking about huffing.
2020.
She sat me and my brother down and she's like, "Are you huffing?" And Brad literally goes, "You don't give us enough money to get drugs." Can't even get cigarettes.
She's like, "All right, good. Well, then I'll keep that going." Yeah. I remember we built a potato cannon, aka spud gun, and we used rubber cement to seal it. And Tom had kept the rubber cement in our room. And my mom found it and she was like, "Are you huffing glue? You huffing fucking glue?" Yeah, she lost it.
So my experience was a little bit different. Me and an unnamed friend were staying over in the little apartment I grew up in, and we were huffing Glade, which I don't know if you know how to huff Glade, but you take a towel, you put it over it so you don't get shit in your mouth, and you just rip fucking. It's pretty dangerous. Whatever. We were cool. So it was really cool. If you want to be cool,
dust off.
So anyway, we're huffing Glade and we whack I don't know. My mom had 3 cans in the fucking thing. I don't know. So I fucking whack all the cans. My mom wakes up the next morning, comes into the room, and there's 3 Glade cans empty on the ground. She's like, "What the fuck?" And she picks up a towel, and that motherfucker smelled like lavender heavy because all the spray was in it. She was like, "What the fuck happened in here?" I'm like, "Never mind, Mom. Please don't talk to me. My head hurts. Please don't talk to me."
You're like, "Mom, I was stupid enough already. This was a big mistake." Yeah.
I never did, allegedly.
Yeah. So, okay. So yeah, like I said, thank you to all the listeners. We can't thank you enough. This isn't possible without you. And, I'm so grateful for everyone who listens and supports and participates in the show. And in case you're wondering, you can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can have us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. And you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And for the love of God, please like and subscribe so my wife leaves me the hell alone about doing this show. This is the Working Perspectives Podcast, Weekend Poppin'. Thanks for listening. Have a good weekend. Thanks. See ya. All right, we're good. Hold on, real quick, everyone. I got to take the thumbnail pic. So everyone, on 3, look at the camera so I can take the thumbnail pic. Come on, motherfucker. Where you at?
Count us down, dude.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Love
Nice.
it.
I did pussy fingers. Let's go.
Looking good.
J-Dub, Liam, if you guys didn't watch Book of Boba Fett yet, stay off the internet because it's a wild one.
I watched last week's when when last week's opened up. That was an awesome episode.
I thought that was the finale, dude. I thought it was the finale.
No, there's one more.
Yeah, it was basically a Mando episode, and it was fucking awesome.
Yo,
the Filoni verse is alive and well and thriving.
Dude, I love what they do. I love it. He's incredible.
I'm gonna watch it right now. I'm gonna watch it now.
Same. I love Ahsoka Tano.
People are gonna be talking shit about it. So watch it tonight because there's a lot of cool shit going on. I think there's only one left after this one too.
Okay.
And how much do we love fucking Grogu? Right?
Listen, man. Listen.
Best
Liam's got to watch.
What's this shit?
I mean, how much to us gays love fucking Grogu?
And new Peacemaker tomorrow.
Oh, dude, Peacemaker is fucking best show on TV right now.
All right, well, the last thing before I go, because now my head hurts. Matt, did you watch the Brands documentary after the Iowa fucking?
I gotta go, folks.
Penn State match?
Later. Good job, Bern. What's it on, Steve? See you, Bern.
It was on the Big Ten. Yeah, later, Bern. It was on the Big Ten network.
All right, I'll have to.
Oh my God, you have to see it, yo! I didn't know they were speds.
Dude, Tom was talking about it. He was like,
I didn't know they're the
legit biggest assholes. Right?
Yo, I mean, well, you gotta love them. Now, I mean, because when you see who they are, at first, yes, from the outside, yes, I would say they're assholes. But when you see that, like, it's genuine, you can't call them an asshole. It's just like they're so passionate and also retarded, apparently, but super passionate about the sport. And Tommy Romeo made the best comment ever. It's the most accurate thing I've ever heard. He went, because he doesn't really know much about wrestling, just besides like Jay wrestled and watching me. Yeah. He was like, yo, these bulls are like the real life Forrest Gumps of wrestling. And that is the most accurate thing I've ever heard. They really, it's like Forrest at Alabama. They're like, what do I do? They're like, go fuck that bull up. He's like, okay.
Dude, super good athletes. Fucking dumber than a bucket of sticks.
Thank God made them 5'7", like 150 pounds. Because if they were 6'4", 230, God have mercy on the soul of this world.
Imagine if the UFC was back though, like back then, you know.
They're still so small that like, and I mean, you know, it's great wrestling doesn't always translate. Like we said before.
Shut the fuck up.
Star Wars.
It's called the Nazi party, dude. UFC was the Nazi party back in the day. I gotta go, dude. My girlfriend heard all of the stuff I said.
All right. I gotta roll too, guys. Great shit tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later. Great shit.
Make bio.
Later.